Avengers Age of Ultron is directed by Joss Whedon and stars Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, Jeremy Renner, and Scarlett Johansson. And in this movie, Tony Stark creates an AI artificial intelligence known as Ultron. And once it gains consciousness, the Avengers have to team up. And this movie is not as good as the first one. It's a common trend in sequels. Now let me say this, is not a bad movie at all. It's still a good movie, but this movie's coming off movies like Winter Soldier and Guardians of the Galaxy, which are two of the best movies in the MCU, and two of the best superhero films of all time. Now, as I said, this movie's not terrible, it's not even bad, it's a good movie, but there are definitely some flaws with this one. This movie has some serious tone issues. Like, there are scenes where it's, like, very dark and scary, and some scenes where they're trying to play it for humor. And sometimes they try to collide these two tones, and it really doesn't work. I mean, yes, there are some good jokes in the movie. The team has great chemistry, of course. Ultron as a villain, I'll say this about Ultron. He looks cool, the special effects on him are great, and James Spader does a great job. I don't know if, the thing with Ultron is that in the trailer, they made him look like he's going to be some scary, intimidating villain, but in the movie, he's actually just making jokes. And as a presence, he didn't really feel that frightening, because at least with Ronan from Guardians of the Galaxy, at least Ronan the Accuser felt like, you know, something to be afraid of. Ultron, I didn't feel afraid of him. And he was hardly in the movie, so Ultron was kind of a wasted villain, to be honest. But the movie does have good action scenes, like the Hulk Buster scene is awesome, the score is really good. And overall, Age of Ultron's not a bad movie, it's a good movie. The team still has good chemistry, Ultron as a villain's kind of weak. And this is not a bad movie, but it's not one of the best in the MCU, and I'm going to give Avengers Age of Ultron a B+.